This is everything I spent on my May long weekend trip to Berlin and a breakdown of all of the costs. I visited Berlin during May 1st long weekend, which, by the way, if you did not know, this is what May 1st looks like in Berlin. So if you were ever thinking of visiting, that is definitely the best time to go. I was there for a total of 5 days and I did go with 3 other friends. So we did split some of the cost, but I'm just gonna break down the cost per person. So basically what I ended up paying. For accommodation, we actually ended up paying €0 because we stayed with a friend. So I was able to cut some costs there. For the train tickets, I also paid €0 because I was actually there earlier in the week for work and then I ended up just extending my trip. So my company actually ended up paying for my tickets, which is really nice. Okay, now the biggest expense, which was food. I paid €148. We just went out to dinner one time, and other than that, we pretty much had street food. Obviously, we had doner kebab, and we also did a grocery store run. So we were having brunch every day at the apartment, and we also bought drinks at the grocery store that we could take to the park with us, or so that we could have drinks at the apartment before going out. So this is included in this amount as well. So for drinks that I was having when I was already out, I spent a total of €91. So not the worst that I've ever done. During 1st of May, we were buying drinks at the kiosks, which were usually about €5. And when we were out at the bars, the drinks were anywhere between 8 to €15, depending on the bar that you were at. I drink mostly gin and tonic or tequila soda. So if you are a beer drinker, you can probably pay a lot less, but I don't drink beer, so gotta pay up. For transit, which includes public transport and Ubers, I paid €34. This is just Ubers because I have the Deutschland ticket, so I don't have to pay for public transport. I'm pretty sure €25 out of this entire amount is just one Uber that I had to take to the train station because I was running late. So we didn't take that many Ubers. For activities, I paid €30. €15 of that was the entry fee to Kitty Cheng Bar, and the other €15 was actually for a tour that we did of the city, and the tour was actually completely free. I just chose to tip the tour guide €15 because I genuinely thought that he did an amazing job. This is the tour that we did, and I genuinely recommend it to anyone because it's literally free. You can just choose to tip whatever you want. Berlin has so much history, and walking around and having someone explain to you the meaning behind every single building, the history of all the places that you're standing on, it literally makes all the difference. And the last category I have is other, which is basically where I put anything that doesn't really fit anywhere else. And here I only have €6, which I paid for coat check at 2 different places, and a photo booth picture that I paid €4 for. So that brings the total for that to €10. So in total, for 5 days in Berlin, I paid €312.19.